How can you take advantage of timing every day, all throughout the day? Now, why would you want to do that? Because your destiny is carried out by the 9 planets. When you were born, the position of the planets give a blueprint of what your destiny is. That's what Vedic astrology is about, or Western astrology as well. At your birth, the planets were in a certain position. Now, all this is actually preordained because the planets take that position at your birth, or you were born at that time, in order to have that planetary configuration. Why? In a previous birth, in millions of previous births, you committed certain acts. Because of that, the planets are carrying out your karma. They are very unequivocal, or I should say they're not attached. The planets are the agents of your karma. It is their job to carry out your destiny, which is based on your acts of the previous birth. So, every day you may wake up and find out that you have the same health problem. Why is that? When you were born, the position of the planets were such that you were destined to have this health problem. And every day, even as a child, you were moving towards that. The planets were going to give that to you. They have no judgment. They're only the agent of your karma. Why was that health problem due to you? Maybe in a previous birth, you did a great sin towards someone else and caused a health problem to them through their sorrow or their suffering. It could have happened in so many ways. Maybe you were a doctor and you dispersed medicines incorrectly. Now, so this is what's happening on a daily basis. Every day you wake up, the planets are waiting to carry out your destiny. Who created it? You did. They have no judgment. They're just doing their job. So every day you think, why is it when I go to work, all these people make fun of me, or they don't let me advance in my position, my boss doesn't give me a raise? Why? The planets are carrying out your destiny. And so it happens the next day and the next day and the next day. That's what life is. Now, Dr. Pillai teaches that we can change all of that. How does it start? From principle 1. You are the creator of your destiny. You created it, you can change it. Now that you can arm yourself with this knowledge of these spiritual tools that can change your destiny, you have the power to change it. You have to use the right tools. Again, I said tools are basically based on sounds. You have to use timing. Now, every day that these planets are going to carry out your karma, instead of just letting them do whatever they're going to do and being mindless about it, every day you can wake up. If it's a day which is Thursday, you can think of Jupiter first thing in the morning. Jupiter, be good to me. During the first hour of the day after sunrise, that is Jupiter's hour. So again, very powerfully, when you wake up, do it then. Jupiter, this is your hour. Be good to me. Then you say the sound for Jupiter. Now, Dr. Pillai has talked about this extensively. I cannot tell you how many times he has reminded people the number one way to change your life is to be aware of the movement of the planets every hour of every day. Why? You can change your destiny by every hour of every day. You don't need to wait until December. You can change your destiny hour by hour. How do you do that? You acknowledge the planet presiding over the hour, and you say the sound. It takes maybe 10 seconds. Now, I've been hearing Dr. Pillai say this. I was practicing it inconsistently. This year I thought, that's finished. I'm going to do it. It's not a big deal. I can find out when the hour is. I don't have a beeping watch, but I have a watch. I have a clock right on my desk. Many of you have iPhones. You have all kinds of devices you can set for an hourly chime. On the hour, set the chime. What hour is it? If you have the Aura app, the app tells you. Now, every day, there is a progression to the planets. It's the same progression every day. On Sunday, it starts with sun. And it always goes like this. Sun, Venus, Mercury, Moon, Saturn, Jupiter, Mars, and back to Sun. Now, my doctor friend told me it's very simple. I'm not an astrologer. I remember it like this. S-U-M-M-S-J-M-S. S-U-M-M-S-J-M-S. I got it. I got it within 5 seconds. And then I immediately knew U is Venus. So I said, that's the way I remember it. S-U-M-M-S-J-M-S.